Hello, World Tank Blitzers. It's a Littlefinger. Happy Friday, August 13th. And yes, time for another store review featured by the British invasion. So let's hop on over there and talk about what's in store. British invasion crates, 15,000 gold for 14 crates. Comes with a 10% drop chance. There's about 16 tanks in this list, of which I would say probably 6 you'd end up being happy getting. 10 you'd be like, why did I even? However, 10% drop chance, 14 crates gives you a 77% chance of getting 1 tank, a 41% chance of getting 2 tanks, and a lucky 15% of you will actually even get 3 tanks out of this crate based on the probabilities. But keep in mind, several of you will walk away with no tanks, which is highly disappointing in my mind here, because you are spending 15,000 gold to gamble on crates when that is the price of a tier 10 guaranteed tank. So again, as with crates, use caution. Don't expect to get anything, and if you do get anything, especially in this bundle, you might not get exactly what you want. So moving on. The IS-6, we talked about this early last week before I went to Boston. This is a good deal. It's a solid tier 8 premium tank. It's got the camo and attachment. It's got 30 days of premium. It's got 25 5x boosters. So for 5,500 gold, the tank itself really is not costing you hardly anything. So I would recommend this for those people that are kind of maybe newer to tier 8, that are ready to step into tier 8. It's not the greatest tank in the world. It's not an Object 252U, but it's certainly a solid tank, and the price is good. So keep all of that in mind. Moving on, these immediate upgrades, swift upgrade, and quick research, I just don't think the value is there for what you are paying for. 30 days of premium time is 2,000 gold, which means you're paying a lot here. Did want to point out before we get too much further in, we've got the deal here for the normal price for gold, 17,500 for 50 bucks, coming with 5 of these mystery boxes. The better deal, obviously, is just to go ahead and double your gold amount. Still not sure how much longer this is going to stick around, but I do expect it to go away eventually. So if you're in the market for gold, now is a good time to buy. More British invasion containers. Like I said, this is pure gambling at this point. New that I didn't talk about, I don't think, last week was the STG and the T-54 prototype. Interesting little bundle here. I think the price is a little bit high, seeing as the prototype has been around for a very long time. The STG is a difficult tank to play, very low profile, not much gun depression, much of a higher damage gun, not very accurate, which is difficult when you're in a medium tank and you need to make sure you get those shots to pen. You can buy the STG with the premium camo for 10,500. Again, steep price, and a normal price for what we see at tier 8 premium tank, 8,500. So certainly no deal here, but gives you the ability to buy this tank outright. I believe it was in crates last time. I did a review. If you want to check it out, please do so here. But I would imagine a lot of you probably already have the prototype. Solid medium tank with some good armor, just a little bit slow for my liking. So 2 tanks play a little bit differently, which I do like. So overall, not a horrible deal, but not a great deal either. Feline family here, we talked about this last week. Only a couple days left, guys, so act quick if you're going to get on this. But 8,000 gold for 3 tanks is not a bad deal. And you're going to get the iconic tier 6 Tiger 131. The Panther 88, which I think is much improved in today's meta. The armor is a lot better than what it used to be on this tank. And the gun on this thing is absolutely amazing. And I've had some really good battles in it. And I do think it's a very solid tier 8 tank. And then the tier 7, the M10, just another sluggish, more heavily armored medium tank. And you can see here being sold for 3,500 gold by itself. You know, it's not a great tank, and I'll just leave it at that. I did want to point out here, you know, for $2,000 Tiger 131, if you want to just get that by itself, you know, the camo on it is pretty amazing, and it's obviously tier 6 premium tank, and it does hold its own pretty well there for a premium tank. I did notice that looking at my camo in the storage section, there's a lot more that you can exchange now. So last night I was able to cash those in, and I tried out the camo container here for 1,100 splinters. So check that out if you've got way too many camos that you can't even use. And I think that's going to round out what we'll talk about in the offers tab. Bundles tab, you know, we're fairly early on the 13th day of the month, so still time to get in on that premium pass. Obviously, the big thing with that is you're going to get everything under the main line, the 2 rows on the bottom if you do buy the pass. However, you know, up until now you haven't been able to unlock the extra 10 whatever the mines or whatever they are. Let me just jump over here. So we go up to missions here. This one here, like in orange or whatever, win 5 battles. You haven't been able to unlock that, so you're missing out on those 10 mines for this month until you go ahead and unlock that battle pass. So that's a little bit of a downside. It's going to slow you down on your progressing through all of the stages there. 2 days left on this Jade M41 deal 4-pack. We talked about it at length. I believe the Super Pershing is the last tank in the hierarchy here, but there is no deal to be had once you've gone through this. You're spending a lot of money to get 4 tanks, so certainly saying that is not a deal. The Gross Tractor here, kind of an interesting tank. You know, for 7 days of premium, a $3 tier 3 tank that you can then sell for 1,200 gold if you don't like it. Is not a bad deal. And you know, we see this every week. However, guys, I don't know if you've tried playing tier 3. I'd love to hear your comments down below. But I bought the PZ2G last week. Tried twice to get into a battle. The first time I waited 5 minutes. The second time I waited 10 minutes. I haven't been able to play it yet. And I'm not, you know, don't want to wait more than 10 minutes to get into a tier 3 battle. And so I think either, you know, something with the way matchmaking is, I've got too many battles to play against the people that are playing at tier 3. I don't know. But that's kind of disappointing to go ahead and even if I spent $3 on a tank, I can't even play it. So disappointed in that. The strategic advantage, while this is usually a pretty good deal, with gold being double the price that it is, normally just go ahead and buy your gold. You're going to find that a better value. In my opinion, you can spend 2,000 gold for 30 days of premium time, and playing with all that premium time, you're going to earn enough boosters and credits that it'll way make up for this deal here. What I didn't mention, probably earlier in your store, there is I believe a 2-pack of the Skoda T27 for $5. I went ahead and purchased that twice now. I got a pop-up offer for it, so I've opened 4 containers, $10, only a 5% drop chance. And no, I did not get the tank, but I'm not willing to gamble for $50 here. I'm not doing it. You're not even going to come away with guaranteed coming away with the tank, because it does have charms, but you know, I'll be, after opening these 12, I'll be at 16, and so I'll still be short. And so what do I have to do? Buy another $50 and spending $100 on a tank? No, I'm not doing it. So if there were some more options here for some lower crate numbers, I might have considered it, but I'm not going to drop $100 on a tank with, obviously it's known for its burst damage there, but Apart from that, it's got a super long reload, and we'll wait for it to come back in stores for regular price. And so, yeah, it's kind of a disappointing week outside of the British invasion here for the store. So sorry about that, guys. Hopefully next week will be better. I hope you enjoy the weekend. And of course, remember, guys, get educated, not fingered. Littlefinger out.